Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back to another video. All right, let's check it out. Let's see what we got for you right now. Hey, you cannot complain with me about giving you weird cars or obscure cars or cars that you've probably never seen in your life because I got you covered. What we got for you right now, it's a 143 scale Moskvitch 2142. Now, basically, this car is quite rare around the world. Maybe, obviously, in Russia and probably the Eastern Bloc countries, the old school um, part of the Soviet Union back in the days. Those countries probably seen them like Belarus and Kazakhstan and some other countries around the area probably had them. I'm just guessing, I'm not fully sure, but if there's a possibility, they will be the ones that have seen this model beyond the Russian market. Basically, this was a line of large family cars produced by Moskvitch from 1998 until 2002, and it was the last and the most advanced of the Moskvitch vehicles, making it the end of the fifth generation. Only 3,500 were built, so not very common. Not very common. Now, we're talking about 3,500 in a huge country like Russia. It's hard to find them because there could be one in Moscow, like it could be another one in the other side of Russia by the borderline with China or something. So you don't really know where they are. And basically, these cars were not like sold in mass production, and it's already literally like 25, 30 years ago almost. And they were aimed to executive and business markets. So basically more towards the rich folks out there. That's interesting. One thing I do have to mention, it was assembled in Moscow, obviously their homeland, but also in Lovtek, Bulgaria, as a Balkan car. I guess that was a subdivision of Moskvich, sold in Bulgaria and probably around the area in Southern Europe, maybe. If you got more info there, please let me know. I'm reading a lot about this car because I'm not familiar with it at all. I'm a little more familiar with the Aleco. Yes, the Aleco. It looked kind of the Aleco, and it's a family of the Aleco, the smaller Moskvich, the hatchback. But this one is bigger, more pretentious because they're looking for an upscale market. But nice. It's a nice car. I'm not gonna say, hey, it does. It's not an ugly car. I'm not gonna lie. If I say it's ugly, I'm lying. It's just different. The rear end, those taillights, quite different. It's a different looking car, which is good. You don't want cars that look alike all the time. It gets boring, especially Russian cars. They're not famous for being very innovative. They don't pull out new models every other day, like probably the Japanese or the Europeans. Okay, now I was reading these cars were fitted with a Renault engines, which I guess they want to have some type of more reliable instead of laying. Let's see. It has actually regular engines and Renault engines, 1.6 and a 1.7 from Vaz, which is the Russian brand, one four-cylinder, and you get a 2.0 single cam and a 2.0 double cam Renault engines. These cars only came as manual 5 speed, only stick shift. No choices here. If you don't like If you want automatics, then you're not looking at the right car, guys. Sorry to say that, but it's the truth. Alright, guys. I'm gonna let it go around a few times, and I'll be right back. Alright, everyone. So, what do you guys think about this Russian executive car from the late 90s? Do you think it was a less try to pick up back into the market model for their brand? Do you think it was attractive? If there was any chance, well, did you ever see one in person? Maybe you traveled to Russia and you got lucky to see one of them, or maybe you got lucky to drive one of these or ride in one of them. Maybe a cab driver had one of these. Many different options. You can fill up the rest. Or you're like me, we only seen these cars in the magazine, in the internet, or in a diecast, which does I qualify in that group. Don't forget to give me that beautiful thumbs up. I really appreciate. Thank you so much. It helps me knowing that you're interested in these vehicles as much as I'm interested in making them. Do not forget to click and subscribe. And when you subscribe, click the bell next to the subscribe button that will remind you when I'm posting more videos. And comment below, like where you're from, what you're interested in seeing, what models or scales you guys collect, and all that. Take care of yourselves more than ever, and goodbye.